Hey y'all, Bucky here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to build a
2.5 thousand gold.
Cleric kit and make profit. These runs did not go exactly as planned, but I still believe the effectiveness of this build will be shown. Alright, so I believe the first thing we go for here is a top film, and what you want is normally true magical and magical damage bonus or magical power. But I don't think I like the price of them, so I go for additional magical damage, and I get a really good deal on a top film. And as you can see here, it has +1 additional magical damage, plus 2% magical damage bonus, which is a pretty high roll, and then you get some physical damage reduction as well, which is just very nice. Plus the 4 vigor and 3 will does not hurt. The next item I decide to go for is Ruby Silver Fine Cuirass, and I get really lucky here and find one for 550 gold that has 2 dex, 5 armor rating, 3% magical damage bonus, and 3 magic power. Actually has 5 armor rating. And I believe this is literally BIS. I don't think there's I was checking to see if there's a better piece that I had. I don't think there is. I kept it for the kit though, I did not trade it out. After that, I decided to go for a Phoenix Choker with some magical power. And that was a little pricey. So I do a rare Phoenix Choker with magical power, and these are just extremely cheap. And the one true mag is worth it if you can afford it, but is not necessary. And it comes with some action speed, so swing faster. Always good. Next, I go for a magical staff. You want double mag rolls on it. Preferably, you always want a purple one because of the magical damage is higher, and that scale is more direct than magical damage bonus. And there wasn't one that was cheap enough for me, so I went and found a epic one with a higher magical damage bonus, and is about 100 gold cheaper. Next, I decided to go for loose trousers. You want magical damage bonus and magical power, but they were a little too expensive for ones good enough for my liking, so I decided to go for magical power and max health, just to help with those max health numbers a little bit. After that, we get some epic stitch turn shoes with magical power and move speed bonus. And that'll help your magical damage bonus just quite a bit. Next, I'm looking around at light gauntlets, but there's none I decide I like, so I go for some leather gloves. And once again, I get pretty lucky and find these leather gloves for 125 gold. Leather gloves are nice because will increases magical damage bonus, of course. You want magical damage bonus on them. Any other rolls, just anything that helps. Next, I'd go for a heater shield with you want magical damage reduction and projectile damage reduction, because that is mostly what you'll be holding your shield up against is magic damage and projectiles, like arrows, crossbows, throwing knives, etc. Next, I go for a mercurial cloak with true mag and magical power, and I get a really good deal on an epic one for 100 gold, and grab that right away. And when it's all said and done, so my health is really low, 109. We do not like that, so I go for a ring of vitality to just dump a big chunk of my leftover money into. After I get the cheapest true mag ring of vitality, I go for the cheapest ring with true mag and mag power, and get extremely lucky and find a Ring of Finesse for 222 gold with 2 magical power, 1.6% magical penetration, and 1 true mage. And then we do need a stick to hit things with, so I just go grab a mace real quick for real cheap. And here's a quick look at everything that we got and how much it costs. Also, my stats before I go in, I got 112 strength, 34 will, 41% PDR, 24% MDR, 68% magical damage bonus. Oh, and of course, 280 move speed. Alright, so we start out here in the southeast corner. I want to hug the east wall.
I don't want to fight that.
While moving north because it stays out of like open spaces and makes fights easier in the close quarters. So I get up here farther north, and I know there's a spawn and module ahead of me and a possible spawn directly to the right inside this door. I clear to the right and see a dead boy.
Oh my god, someone died. No fucking way. He got spawn camped. That's fucking nuts. What's he wearing?
And this
Oh
guy
my
is
fucking
fucking
God.
juiced, so we just get some free money off of him. I see no point in not just getting out with that. I don't know if you want to consider that a win towards the 2K kit or not, but we made some of our money back.
That's crazy. Well.
Next game here, we start up in Ice Caves. From here, we just want to head south through the Wolf Caves. I open the door here. I see the skeleton normally here is not here. See someone's down here, try to take advantage of it. And free gear.
Easy.
And he had some pretty nice stuff on. Later on in the game, we're moving towards other spawn points, and this ranger runs up on us.
Holy shit, that hurt.
That did hurt. So against rangers, you always want to play doorways against rangers and casters, and this is a great example of why. Now at first I try to get a cheeky invis off, but it's not gonna work. So at doorways you can just close them over and over again to cause to heal, to protection pot, or just whatever you need to do. That's why I bring in so many heals. Judgment off, he's done. Is cooked the second I got Judgment off on him.
Hell yeah.
And he has some pretty mid gear, but it'll sell alright. It'll sell alright. I believe that's it for this game, so we just get out of here. This is what we have so far on this kit. Alright. Start out in Ice Caves again. We head north to Wolf Caves. Here's someone on the other side of the door. Trying to get these mobs off me. Invis pots can be a great use to get mobs off of you in a fight instead of just using them to rat or jump people all the time. You can definitely use them to help you in situations with mobs, against wizards who invis, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, it's a crystal sword fighter.
I love fighting crystal sword fighters because they cannot, them not being able to block. It pretty much just matters if they have over 180 health or not on whether or not it's even a close fight.
Alrighty.
Gotta ready up. Gotta get ready. This one's for real. I thought there was a mob there, so I just wanted to make sure I didn't have a mob to my back. And now, since the mob's on him, I just want to take full advantage of that and get in here. Now right here, I back off and try to run away because I want him to think I am low. I want him to just all in. That's my goal in pretty much every fight, is to get whoever I'm fighting to all in me. We sip the juice. I bait, make him think I used my judgment. Dodge his first swing. And win.
Oh yeah, brother. Oh yeah, that was
Feeling good about that one.
Right there. Alrighty. Oh yeah, he's juiced. Oh yes. Beautiful. 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 Fine. Alright. Oh, shouldn't have. Oh, wow.
Think deeply about trading out the Hound Skull, but I decide to stay with the kit. It's brought me this far. Now we got him. We're feeling good. Move on. Looking for people. And then I casually jump off and fall into the void. So I felt like that was not enough yet, and I wanted to go and build another quick kit, very similar in every way. I just got a Hound Skull because I could not find a cheap top film. Besides that, everything else is pretty much the exact same. Ruby Silver Cuirass is not as good. And I also go with the cheapest cloak with true mag and magical power, because I could not find a good dex cloak. Alright, so I start out in ice caves here. You know the routine. Clear the first room. We head south. Here's someone on the other side of the door. They start to open it. I could get the mobs off me. Just because there are mobs does not mean you have to be the one that fights them. Especially in a fight. Invis pots. They're just so useful. Against rogues, if you have enough health potions and protection potions, mostly health potions, if you have enough health potions against a rogue, you are invincible with protection from evil.
Alright there, partner. I don't know what you're trying to do here. You watch that repose video? How many of them crossbows you got in your inventory? You're gonna need at least 12 here, brother. That's all I'm saying. Come on, brother. Nah, you need more hand crossbows, brother. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Oh, I should have closed that fucking door, huh? 1 second, let me go close this door. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Baited on, bro. Come on, bro. That's where you fucked up, is trying to attack me. That's where you fucked up, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You should have walked away. That's really unfortunate for you.
And that is true. I think the only way for a rogue to win that fight is to walk away.
Oh, wow.
And he had some pretty alright stuff for us. Some pretty yummy stuff. After that, I go back north. Hear this wizard pull up on me, thankfully right as I kill the berserker. A little scary situation. Need to get that mace away so I can chase down the wizard. Don't even care what I drop because it's not as valuable as my life. Now wolves are behind me. I'm thinking I just gotta get either on this guy or I need to get these mobs off me. I almost get screwed by the mobs. I close this door again to get away from those mobs. I believe I drink an invis pot here, so they aggro on him. After I hear him starting to clear the mobs, I go into re-engage. I clear up space so I can take off my cuirass because of the magic resistance and how slow it makes me. I want to get up on his ass as fast as possible. He invises me, which just throws for him. I get move speed and get a little movement advantage. And then watch this blocking right here. Block, bam. Quickest shield action right here. Block, bam. One more? No, I missed that one. Doesn't even matter. Smite, judgment, he's done.
Real.
Very real indeed. Now, while I'm healing from that fight, Warlock pulls up on me.
Oh my god.
Now again, another time where Invis Pot is used for not ratting. It helps so much with mobs. Get this off me. Bam, mobs are off me. He's just confused as to where I could have gone somehow. I don't think that's all Invis Pot right there. I think he was a little silly for thinking I went in there. Drink my magic protection. Close door on him. Go secure some of the wizard loot. I hear something. It scares me. I get off that. Go up. Now I know Warlock's anti-magic does not get affected by divine magic, so I'm usually pretty confident in fighting Warlock. Right here, that halberd hurt. The halberd hurt on that second swing. And I almost throw by surge kitting because I thought I had a drum. And mobs finish him for me. W mobs, surge kit up, heal. Now we got 2 bodies to loot up on. This Warlock didn't really have something. Kind of just came in to waste my time and give me some AP. I grab his rings and pendants. The wizard had some better things on the other hand. Real. And we get out of there. Alright, we spawn deep south, head north as fast as possible. Check a spawn. Couldn't find where the guy is. He's down here. Another rogue. Every time I see a rogue, I'm just thinking free money if they want to try to fight me. They have to be literally god tier rogue to even get close to killing you.
Alright, come on now, brother.
Again, play a doorway so that I can heal whenever I'd like to. Keep heal pots up as much as possible. And this right here shows your real dominance against a rogue. He's hit me once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and I'm not even close to like he thinks he can all in. That's exactly what I want. I 2-tap him. I'm still above half.
Only it actually mattered. Only all that stuff you did actually mattered.
And he has, again, some really good gear. I go down to Abyss to grind out a little bit of AP, find this guy who died to Wyvern, and get a little more free juice. Next game we go into, I do get a cheap Morningstar I had in my inventory, in my stash, because I was very tired of using the mace. I head along the northeast wall. Here's someone on the other side of this door here. Try to clear mobs. It's a barbarian. Now typically against 90% of barbarians, you can just protection pot up and you'll win most all-in fights as long as you don't get headshot
Are you ready for duel?
by a
good
Bardiche.
sir?
And now as you see here, I get headshot by the Bardiche. And that's where I mess up. I also underestimate how much health he has. This man had over 200 health. Blood Exchange probably brought back a good chunk of his health. I low-key think if I could have got another hit in, I might have been able to kill him if I would have gotten another hit before he hit me with Smite and not went for the drum. I think I played that fight poorly, and that's the only reason why I died. Also, if you are wondering why my inventory looks so much more stashed out than it was previously, that is because I forgot to record a game where I got a massive amount of loot. And that is super unfortunate.
Right. This is all I made in that kit.
I plan to make another one of these videos in the future that is just done better and cleaner, but I hope this was able to show you guys the potential of Judgment Smite Cleric with PDR.
Okay. Well, I guess that's a good run finisher.
And here's one last look at all of the different stash tabs we got with the kits we were in.